and likes you. Nice shell.
What is up, guys? Here I'm going to talk about what I do on a daily basis in Guild Wars 2. What I do to make money. A lot of people have been asking me like, you know, how you get a few change? How do you have full exotic right now? You know, I have a full exotic and I have 2 exotic weapons for my main, which is the famous, which is the warrior. And people have been asking me, I see you in the comments, why did you switch over to the warrior as your main? Not that I'm leaving out the guardian altogether, it's just that I felt that I needed a class that had some type of range. With the guardian, you had no range at all. It's like in World v World, you're totally useless, and well, not totally useless. You can sit back and give your guys some really good buffs, but the thing is, I just felt like I wanted to actually kill some people from long range as well. So the warrior was really good with the rifle because it has 1,200 range with his rifle, and I mean some really good damage skills. Another thing is that they nerfed a couple things that made me love the guardian in the first place. I love the tankiness of the guardian, and right now you're not really tanky anymore. I realize this is Guild Wars 2 and you're not supposed to be able to really tank and spank and all that type of stuff, but the thing is, he had more health. Now he has as much health as an elementalist. No lie, he has the lowest health in the game with the elementalist, and the only difference is that he has heavy armor instead of light armor. That is the only difference. And the elite skill used to have stability and used to stay in one spot and pretty much tank the damage. You basically had a second life and used to heal everybody. That was so useful. Now it's like you go into your elite to heal everybody and you just get burst down like nothing. Now don't take my word as law, man. It's just my opinion. I still play my guardian every day, so it's just an alternate for me. It's just not my main now, and I've seen people play with guardians in my guild and they're awesome. So, and they're a big help. I just didn't want to play that type of character. That wasn't really what I was looking for, and I felt like the warrior had more to what I was looking for, being able to support and do damage at the same time, and he has range as well, which I really enjoy. Because the thing is, when you get into dungeons, melee doesn't work. I don't know how they would fix it, but for some reason, it's just, we were doing the Ara explorable dungeon, which is the last dungeon in the game, and if you're going for melee, you die. That's it. You can't tank, right? It's Guild Wars 2. So until they fix it, you know, that's pretty much how it's gonna go. Unless they, you know, there's nothing to be fixed. I don't know. Let me hear you guys' opinion on how you guys. Any one of you guys do Ara dungeons yet? I'm not talking about the regular story mode, because the story mode is easy mode. I'm talking about the explorable dungeon, because that one actually gave us a lot of trouble. We got to the end boss, or supposedly the end boss. It was a humongous boss, and he just kept healing up when it got to a certain point. He'll do like shadow walk or shadow step, and he would burst down at least 2 of our members and heal right back up. So we don't know if there's like a timer on that or something like that, but yeah, it's pretty hard. So let us know in the comment section if you have defeated it or you've at least got past that part. So anyway, sorry I got so sidetracked here. I'm supposed to be talking about what I do in a daily basis. Now I was gonna try to do something called the daily gathering, where I show you all the nodes that are, well, I should be talking about what I do actually first. What I do in the morning is that you can go through Orr. Now you go through Malkor's Leap and Kershore. Now there's at least 4, I'm gonna say. Sometimes we found 5, but at least 4 Alchalcum ores nodes, right? So you go in there and you gather. We go and gather all of them. all 5 of them, all 4 of them, whether it is. I get a big party, and I basically scout the whole area to make sure I don't miss any of them, and I zoom out the map as far as I can so I can actually see everything around me. So we go there and we pick them up, and they reset every 5 hours. So every 5 hours we do an ore run in Orr. We go to Orr For Ore. It's an ongoing joke that we came up with. So you go through Orr For Ore. And you get, let's see, if there's 4, you get 24 on that character. So 24 again every 5 hours. So you're basically, unless you play like more than 15 hours a day, I would say you're gonna get around 62 ores in that full day for that full run. And then you can use between the 5 hours to do something else, like if you're killing mobs in Orr, you get a lot of rares, and if you salvage a rare that's 70 to 80, you get a chance to get an ecto, which is a glob of ectoplasm, which sell for pretty much around 20 silver on average each of them, and you use 5 of them to craft your exotic weapons and stuff like that. So either way, it's useful. Either way, so you know, have your magic find food on, even though I feel like it doesn't help at all. And make sure you get those and salvage them. Do not sell them to the merchant. See, if you're not a salvager, at least salvage the rares. At least, if you just sell everything. So, because selling everything doesn't necessarily guarantee you a lot of money. You know, because salvaging, you get all these rare materials, especially tier 6 materials, and you can sell them to the auction house. Now the auction house is up all the time now, and it's not down. Now correct me if I'm wrong, but the only place to get Alchakam ore, well, we call it chocolate ore because Alchalcum, some people call it all different types of stuff. So we just call it chocolate ore. So there's only 2 places to get chocolate ore in PvE, which is Malkor's Leap and Kershore, which is Orr. Basically, we haven't found any in Straits or Frost Gorge, from what we know, and some of us have done map completion. I haven't done it yet because I'm too lazy, but that's the only 2 places we've seen in PvE. Now in World v World, the jumping puzzle. Now if you don't get creamed, you know, if you don't get just like blasted in World v World, you have the keep, and you can do the EB jumping puzzle, which is the Eternal Battlegrounds jumping puzzle. And there is guaranteed 2 nodes of Alchakam ore, sometimes rich. And now rich is just totally worth the trouble. I mean, you get so much money. You could probably get almost a gold from mining one of those things. Probably like around 70, 80 silver. Alchakam ore seems to be going down because people are learning that where to actually find the nodes now. So mine them now and sell them while you can, because the price seems to be dropping real quick. Now if you're having trouble with the EB jumping puzzle, maybe I'll do like a walkthrough of what me and my guild do when we run through the jumping puzzle. It's pretty easy, and it's pretty fun owning all the other server. That's pretty much the most fun I've had in Guild Wars 2, is the EB jumping puzzle and fighting other enemies, because any server we go against in the EB jumping puzzle, we always win. We always win. They'll be on the top of the arena. I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about. They'll be on the top of the, where you can pull the chain and release like monsters, that part, and we'll like pull them down and kill them. It's pretty amazing to own a server, even though they're owning us in World v World, but own them in their jumping puzzle so they can't get their chocolate ore at all. So it's an awesome feeling, and they can't get the chest, of course. So just in case I ramble too much, this is how I do it. When I log into Guild Wars 2 for the first time that day, I go and I do an ore run with the guild. We go around and we find all the nodes, and I get all the ore. I take it back, I sell it, and then I come back every 5 hours to do another ore run again. And that's how you get a big bulk of money. So you can make probably around over 4 gold a day just by doing that. And that's just like an hour of your time pretty much all together, if you know how to find them fast enough. Especially if you have a good party, you can just run around and find all the nodes. So that's what I do for that. Now I'm trying to figure out how to do the explorable dungeon of Orr to see if it gives good drops, because I haven't been getting any good drops from the explorable dungeon, even though I haven't made it to beat that big boss at the end. We did a good 2 hours or 1 hour of content there, and we still didn't get any good drops from it. So I'm trying to figure out what is the best way to make money on the side. So for guys, again, if you've beat explorable mode, let me know like how much cash you get and stuff like that. So yeah, that is one way that I make money on a daily basis, and especially salvaging everything I get and sell the materials on the auction house. One last tip before I go. This is extremely useful. I'm pretty sure some of you have heard of this before, but in Lion's Arch, the weaponsmith in Lion's Arch, by the crafting weaponsmith station, if you go and talk to them, he sells all the tools, all the gathering tools, all the salvaging kits for karma. Now, if you have a lot of karma to waste, or you don't want to spend your gold, that is probably the best thing you can do, is use karma instead. Especially for the all chalcum picks, they are 4 silver each, and 4 silver, that's a lot of money. That is a lot of money. Unless you're making it on a daily basis, you don't care. You can use your gold and save your karma. But it's an alternate for people who are looking for something like that to save more gold. So yeah, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys later.